Hi, everybody. This is week 5 already, and welcome. My apologies for putting this out on Tuesday as opposed to yesterday. I was frankly recovering from the Super Bowl, and I was in New Orleans. We volunteered Friday and Saturday with some of the Super Bowl experience, and then Sunday, of course, was the game. And I caught a lot of video down there, and I was showing some people around who had never been to New Orleans, and they picked one heck of a time to come. Not only is Mardi Gras going on, but the Super Bowl. And if you saw it, it's one heck of an event. So for those of us who are in the hospitality business or the event business, it was an amazing show of skill and talent for managing those types of things. Just to give you an idea, hotel rooms were going for roughly the La Quinta, not exactly your top-notch hotel outside of the French Quarter, was going for $600 a night, minimum 4 nights. The average in the French Quarter was over $1,000, again, minimum of 4 nights. And drinks were ridiculously, I mean, they ran the gamut. And I'll give you an example here. If I can share my screen, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you the back end, the back bar of the what was it? The Hotel Monteleone, the Carousel Bar. I'm showing you the back end of it, and I ordered. This is about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I ordered a Sazerac, which you'll talk about this week. You'll find this in the as part of the lesson. This bartender made me a Sazerac, and I had one done earlier just so they could taste the people I was with, so they could taste one. And then I had one done here so they can taste the difference. The recipe is the same, but the way they put them together does cause a different taste. So I wanted them to have that experience. And the original one that was made, it was a $10 cocktail. Now, I'm going to show you what this guy did, and then I'll tell you what what the price was. So let me share this. Okay, let me hit this. Now, he had already mixed it. The glass had ice and it had a synthetic absinthe, and there it is. So that's a very small, okay, I'll stop sharing. So you can see what he did. And it took him maybe 30 seconds to make that drink. Now, let me show you how much this thing cost. Hopefully you can see this. The price for that drink was $24.06. I gave him a $5, so it was a 29.06 drink. That one drink. So, the experience of New Orleans during the Super Bowl, and I would assume it's like this at all the other areas that they have this particular event, this sporting event, is about the same. We estimated that for 2 people to go, it's anywhere from ten to $15,000 is what their budget should be. Tickets were going, in the aftermarket, they were going for thousands. So, it's quite an ordeal, especially for a town that is not made for that. However, New Orleans has had the Super Bowl 11 times. I think they hold the record for that. All right. So this week we're beginning part 2, which is all about restaurants. And as you may or may not have known, I was one of the original guys at Rainforest Cafe. So you may see some references to Rainforest Cafe at the Mall of America. And by the way, I'm traveling up to Minnesota this week, so I may be able to get some video of the original um, Rainforest Cafe. And I've got all kinds of stories about that. So if you want to hear any of those, I'll be happy to share. And we're going to start this week with beverages. So I've got a couple of videos in there of folks making the Sazerac in New Orleans at the Sazerac Bar at the Roosevelt Hotel. And they're making a Ramos Gin Fizz. Now, this was early on, this is a couple of years ago when I took this video. So the video quality may not be great, but you'll see what they're talking about, what they're doing and making that particular drink. And the Ramos Gin Fizz was made famous by Huey Long. who was a governor of Louisiana. And way back when, Prohibition era, these things were made. And it's about a 5 minute pour because you have to shake until all the ice is melted. And then when you pour it into the glass, the foam rises above the top of the glass and it's served that way. But you'll be able to see it right there. But this week we're going to talk about the basics of beer, basics of liquor, basics um, of wine. And if you are interested in that, I believe we do have a couple of courses that are specific to those types of beverages. If you need any information about that, please let me know. I also have some resources on sommeliers. So if you want to be a 1 through 3, 4, even if you're really good at it and you want to spend the time, you can become a fourth degree sommelier. But 1 and 2 are fairly easy to get your license. It takes some time, but it's fairly easy. But if you want more information on that too, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. Guys, have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.